Welcome to the Famously Local podcast. Local, not local, but famous around these parts. Today, family, on the show, I want you to know we have our very first girl boss, DJ lady in the building. And we're not just gonna bring her in on any just normal little wave fam. We got a song for my girl. So I need y'all to help me out, okay? Don't judge us now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready, choir?
We ready.
La 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 la. 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 My Cherie Amour. All right, fam. Let's welcome my girl, DJ Cherie Amour is in the building. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here.
How you like your theme song?
I love it. I think this is the first time.
Yeah. Okay, I tell you what now. I might sell it to you just for a little price of song. Man, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for coming out. At one time now, I kind of got scared. I thought it was going to storm on us there.
Yeah, the weather was looking a little shaky, but we're here.
I appreciate you. Now, before we get into how we actually met this awesome talent, we want to know, are you a Carolina's baby?
I am. Charlotte, born and bred.
Born and bred from the Queen?
Yes, ma'am.
I love the Queen.
Yes,
I was in the Queen 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, right before coming to Rock Hill.
Yep.
And so I got a chance to watch it grow and change. How you feel about that change?
Woo, Charlotte it definitely has grown tremendously. Yeah,
it's different.
It's different. I think they said in the next 20 years they're projecting 4 million people to be living in the city.
Say it ain't so.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm upset about it to a degree because of the traffic.
Yeah.
You know, it's we need to get that infrastructure on point.
Yeah, because 77 has been like a 3-lane road since the beginning of time. So.
We thought we was the only ones complaining about it.
No.
Oh, this
not at all.
Yeah. So. But welcome you guys to the Queen City and to the Carolinas. We appreciate you, right?
Yes,
now, so the story goes, you guys, we recently ran into you at the Black on Black pop-up market at Johnson C. Smith University. And she was the guest DJ. And I'm talking about just doing her thing. You know, so of course, I'm thinking it's some guy in there. I go in there and I'm like, what? Fire. So
appreciate
I had to bring her on.
Thank you.
That's some good stuff right there, man. Now, so were you doing this before? Were you DJing before? What were you doing before you started DJing?
Well, I actually hold down a corporate job. So Monday through Friday, I am in the corporate space.
Okay.
And I DJ weekends.
Weekends? Okay. Yep. Would you like for it to be full time eventually, or?
I go back and forth about it. Yeah. I would love to, but it has to be the right situation.
Right.
So as of right now,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's
right.
Now.
And
That's right.
It's been working out lovely.
Yeah. We know all about it. We keep ours too. Okay. I'll tell you what now. So what was the moment you knew that you had to DJ?
Honestly, I would say, back in the day where, before there was Apple Music, Spotify, when we had to burn CDs, make your playlist.
Yes.
So I know I'm telling my age a little bit here, but I was always that person that was tasked with, can you put together a playlist for this party that we're having at the house? And people really enjoyed it. And so I don't know, I had an aha moment, like, I think I might be on to something. So it kind of started with that, like, just kind of putting playlists together on a CD back in the day and burning it and playing it.
Wow. Yeah. And it came on into play.
Yeah.
All right. So when you think back, how long have you been DJing?
I started DJing late 2009, early 2010, so about 15 years.
Wow, it went by fast too, didn't it?
Yes, it has.
Now, you already know, I gotta know, how did you come up with such a cool name?
Well, DJ Cherie Amour. It's actually a play on my real name.
On your government name.
On the government name.
I love it.
My first name is Cherie.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, why not just put a little cool spin on the government name? Okay. And we just gonna go with Cherie Amour.
I love it. Yeah. And that song right there. You know, I looked at the top 10 of Stevie Wonder songs, and that is one of the songs.
Absolutely.
See, I love that. Yeah, I love that you did that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take you back a little bit.
Okay.
So remember back in the day, and not even back in the day, because I know they still do it now, right? But when Michael Jordan used to come out, boy, he had that theme music, and they say, Michael Jordan. So, do you have a theme song when you come on?
I don't have a theme song per se, but every now and then I will slide in the DJ Cherie Amour, Stevie Wonder. There's a reggae version that I really like. I'm a huge reggae fan. So whenever I get a chance where I can slide that in there, I'll slide that in there.
I'm going to have to listen to that. Yeah. I bet you it's cool.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do a little dance to that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So now, we talked about, we're in our back in the day stage, right? So I'm going to talk about vinyl for a little bit. And I'm going to tell my age, because back in the day, they used to call it the wheels of steel. Okay. Do they still call it that?
No.
Don't y'all say nothing. So, do you think that digital makes the process smoother? You know, makes it flow easy, or is it the skill of the DJ?
Honestly, I would say both. Yeah. Digital is very convenient, for sure. I give all props and shouts to the DJs, the crate carriers back in the day. Like, that was a serious skill. Just the work that went into it. So that's a skill. And like I said, I give all props to the vinyl DJs. But, you know, in the world and time that we live in now, convenience
is what it's all about.
Convenience is what it's about. But I will say, skill is still necessary in either space. So, you know, even if you are a digital DJ, it's not as easy as just pressing buttons that a lot of people think DJing is, because it's more than pressing buttons. So you definitely got to have skill.
That's right. I like that you said that. I love that, because in every different venture, just like what we do with the child entertainment, when people think balloons, they just think, oh, it's just a bag of balloons. But them balloons be costing, because it's a whole different type of balloon. You see? Yeah. And so I appreciate that. Now, so do you make custom tapes, mixtapes, or?
I don't. I used to back when, but not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, not so much now, because now with, you know, Apple Music and Spotify and other streaming platforms, people can kind of go on there and kind of put their own thing together.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing I know is that it's kind of hard now. I forgot the name of that store in Charlotte. Was it Wave? No, but it closed. The record store that used to be on South Boulevard.
Manifest?
Yes, Manifest.
Yeah.
So we've recently found a couple of record stores, you know, but is very limited with the vinyl. You know, it breaks my heart, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I miss the CDs.
Yeah, you know, I had tons and tons and tons of CDs that I got rid of, but I have about maybe 100 that I've saved. Oh yeah, and I'm glad I saved them, because I think they are starting to like come back around, CDs.
Good, I hope so. Yeah, I really do. I like the way they packaged it. You know, they told the story about the artist, and then you could know who made the beats. You know, not saying, you know, it's different.
Yep, I enjoy it. Like you said, you know, flipping that CD case open and pulling that cover out.
Yes.
Flipping it open and reading all the credits and stuff. Yeah, that's right. You can't do that with the streaming stuff. I don't even know if they really even list the credit information on. I
don't think so.
Streaming platforms.
Yeah, just the artist name, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. You know? It really, really is. Now, what we do want to know about you. So let's just hypothetically say we were having a gig. We want to book you. You know, what type of package do you have? You know, is it going to come with lights, bells and whistles? You know, what all does it entail?
Whatever you need, we can accommodate. So we can do the most basic of basic. If you need 2 tops, a speaker and myself, we can make that work. I've DJ weddings where they need the whole package, light, sound, fog machines.
Oh, wow.
So it really depends on the client and what it is that they're needing.
You know how to operate that fog machine?
I have help.
You got some skills.
I have help.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. This is good. This is good. Now, how far in advance, does one need to know in order to book you?
For a simple gig, a party or something, a month's advance notice would be good. But if it's 2 weeks, we can work with that. I like to be over prepared rather than being under prepared. But for something like a wedding, I definitely need at least 6 months.
Yeah, that playlist is serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the guests are gonna be just as bad as the bride. Yeah. If not worse, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Now tell the people, give them your IG information so they can go ahead and
you can follow me on IG at DJ_Cherie Amour. So that's DJ_CHERIEAMOUR.
Good. This is good. All right now. So let's think about back in the day, even current. Who was like your first mentor? Do you have a mentor? Who was the influence in the music world that you really like? Yeah, I like his flow.
Yeah. So influence. So you're meaning influence as far as an actual artist, or just an influence in the personal
DJ?
Ooh, an influence DJ influencer. So I gotta shout out my females. I mean, some dope.
Yeah.
The males, of course, they hold it down, and shout out to them, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Kid Capri.
Right.
But also as far as females, DJ Beverly Bond, Spinderella.
Yeah, of course, right.
I mean, they're just as dope. You know what I mean?
That's right. And what's so unique? Recently, we had DJ B1. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Planet Funk's Real. Hello, DJ B1, and he spoke about the ladies. He said them ladies were fierce.
Yeah.
And I said, I said, do you know some ladies? He said, yeah. He said they doing their thing. So when I met you, it was like, did not lie.
Yeah. The ladies are holding it down out here.
Wow.
For sure.
This is good to know. And it's good to know that we have options. Not that it's gonna mean anything, because skill is skill.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, man. So all right. So if I were to ask you this, do you prefer like headlining a huge festival opposed to like an intimate underground set?
I actually enjoy both.
Yeah.
And I've been very blessed and fortunate to kind of have been in both spaces. But if I had to choose between the two, definitely would say underground set.
Why?
And the reason why, number one, an underground set, it's just gonna attract a certain type of crowd that's going to be more receptive to like hearing different music they haven't heard before, different genres. Those are the people that are going to come and enjoy themselves and dance and interact with you. Whereas like with the more mainstream festivals and stuff, the mainstream stuff, you're kind of like boxed in a little bit with playing certain songs, same old songs over and over. So and again, just as far as like my musical taste and influences, I'm kind of all over the place with music. Music is music. I love music. So anytime I can get in a space where I can kind of just go outside the box and play some different stuff, I love it. On this particular job, they were doing like a meet and greet with the employees, and they said, tell us one thing that nobody knows about you. And I wasn't thinking, I was trying to be honest about the situation. So when they got to me, of course they always call me Miss Angela. So some of them were talking about the Housewives of Atlanta and this, that, and the other, and they said, Miss Angela, did you put the trap music down here? And I said, yeah. And they was like, what? Hey,
I like what I like.
You like what you like. Yeah.
But those were those days back then. But anyway, I'm the same way. Just love music.
Yeah.
And so
good music is good music. It doesn't matter what genre it is. If it feels good and it speaks to your soul,
that's right.
Roll with it.
That's right. Now, so what was like the most unexpected place that your music has taken you?
Most unexpected place, I would say probably like leading me to places where I'm DJing on stages at festivals and concerts. Like, I just think back to when I started DJing way back when. I just wanted that opportunity to, pull up in somebody's backyard and DJ the backyard barbecue, the house party. But what it's also taught me is that with passion and hard work and dedication, and growth and evolution, anything is possible. So I'm very much, grateful for the spaces and opportunities that I've had for sure.
And it's going to keep on coming too.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever had a night like when the crowd wasn't vibing? How did you flip it?
So I will say this. Again, I'm just referring back in the day and in my days where, I was out on the club scene and I party. We went out and we danced. Like, we walked out of the club, I was sweating like it was a workout. You know what I mean? But fast forward to current time, people don't dance anymore.
It's totally different.
Goody Mob got a song called "People Don't Dance No More." But people don't dance, and so it's kind of hard to sometimes gauge like, are they vibing with you or not?
Different.
Yeah, it's very different.
Even because the guys don't even ask no more.
Right.
They want the ladies to approach them.
Right. So instead of people dancing, people just pull out their phones and they're recording and they're uploading to social media. But so what I do, I just kind of like to look out into the crowd. If I see somebody tapping their feet, nodding their head, they're in their chair, and I see a little bop, then that lets me know, okay, you're doing what you're doing. You're doing what you need to do.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
Good.
That's
so,
good. That's good. Wow. So, have you ever had to walk away, from a gig on principle?
No, I would say I've never had to walk away from a gig. What I like to do typically when someone is reaching out about inquiring about my services, I like to just vet the person out, make sure I'm asking the right questions up front, to get an idea of what it is that they're looking for, and just to make sure that we're a good fit working together, because there may be instances where what they're looking for, I can't offer them or provide them, and I'll be upfront and let them know I don't think I'm the right DJ for what it is that you're looking for.
That's good.
And vice versa. They might feel like I'm not that person, and it's okay either way. But I've never had to like walk away from anything. So I think it's important, again, just to make sure you're asking the right questions up front to avoid that
whole type of consultation type thing, right?
It's a business at the end of the day.
That's right.
It's a business.
Now, are there any you have any pet peeves for the DJ culture right now? Is there anything out there?
I'll tell you what the one is off the top of my mind. the Apple Music and the Spotify DJs. So the people that walk up to you with their cell phone in their hand and they pull up their personal playlist on their phone.
Their personal
playlist.
Right.
And they want you to run through their songs on their list. And I'm just like, well, if you came out just to hear your songs on your list, then why are you even here?
Defeating the whole purpose.
Exactly.
Sometimes people kill a vibe before they can, you just got to go.
And it's like, in a world with all this good music that exists out here, why do you want to hear the same thing over and over again? Yeah.
I'm so glad that we're open to that, Man, this is good. So now I gotta ask you this. What was like the most ridiculous assumption that people make about female DJs?
Two things I would say. Number one, you're female, you can't DJ. Like, females can't DJ.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
But then I would say number two, a lot of people assume that female DJs, they play music that's too feminine. So you are like playing music that's catered strictly to women. And it's just like, no, I mean, there's a time and a place for that. And when appropriate, I will do that. But I'm a DJ. And so my job is to show up and play music for everybody.
Right. So, that's right.
I would say that those are probably
the pet peeves. I bet that would get on my nerve.
Oh yeah,
literally.
For sure.
Wow,
for sure.
How about club owners? Have you ever classed with any club owners?
I don't do the club events. Again, I'm I am a free flowing kind of individual. Yeah. So, DJing at a club, again, it's going to put you in that box, in that space of playing that those same songs over. That would bore me to pieces. So I don't do the club situation. Yeah.
I feel you on that though, love. Now this is going to be an out of the box question. Well, I'm going to ask you though.
Okay.
Have you ever dated someone in the industry? Was it a vibe or a disaster?
No, ma'am. I don't mix business with pleasure.
Amen.
I kind of try to stay away from that. So no,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good. See, that was easy.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be hard.
No.
How about, have you ever had to kick someone out of your DJ booth with them playlists?
In a nice roundabout way.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, like at the weddings, you basically go with what the bride is saying, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
The bride, she runs the show. So, that's why I said it's important to, start that planning process sooner than later.
Yeah.
You want to make sure her day is perfect.
Yeah.
And so I want to make sure, again, that I'm prepared and I show up to make her day the absolute best. So
I love that. Now, because you are seasoned, what is the difference between being booked and being in demand?
Difference between being booked and in demand. I feel like being booked is just what it is. Someone's contacted you and they want to hire you for your services, which is great. Because again, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
But I feel like being in demand is there is a high interest in your services. And so with that high interest comes higher potential earning. Right.
Okay.
And then two, I like to look at book versus demand, quantity over quality. So with booking, you can get the bookings, but is it the quality of the type of events that you are DJing, which is where the demand,
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like you have control over the type of events that you're DJing.
A fish fry opposed to a festival. I'm feeling you. Yeah. So really it's like almost like both.
Yeah.
To a degree. Now, how do you handle a burnout, with the gigs, any flights or, anything?
So I am big on just balance, right? So what I like to do, and again, I'm in corporate Monday through Friday, so I definitely transition a lot of corporate skills over to the DJ world. Yeah. So I like to book out my calendar and block out certain weekends where I'm I'm not doing anything this weekend. I wanna stay home and chill this weekend, or I wanna go out of town and travel. You know what I mean? Self-care is important. Downtime is important. You know, spending time with your loved ones is important. So
that's good.
I try to just keep things balanced.
You get a good balance. That's good.
Yeah.
So you schooling, for these young entrepreneur ladies that might want to get into this, I really hope that they're chiming in on this and getting all this information, writing this information out. You don't have to write it. Just keep hitting rewind. It'll be all right. And so now, what has been one business move that helped, elevate your career?
Yeah. So again, I keep referring back to the corporate world, but again, I've been in corporate for 22, 23 years. Yeah. So those skills transferring over to the DJ world, it's vital. So being professional, number one, first and foremost. Okay. You gotta be professional because again, yes, you're a DJ, but it is a business. Yeah. And you gotta treat it as such.
That's right.
So remaining professional at all times, being responsive, you know what I mean, to calls and text messages and emails.
Yeah.
Making sure you're sending out contracts and
that's right.
Following up, showing up to your gigs on time, probably early, showing up to your gigs early. And what I still do to this day, any event that I DJ, I always reach out to my clients after the fact and I thank them. Thank you for the opportunity. I just feel like it's important, you know what I mean? And
it matters.
Yeah. And so I think and I know it sounds small or minute, but I think that's what has sustained or provided me with longevity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To keep being booked.
Being booked. Wow. Yeah. Now, but what has been like a major lesson in the industry, that has taught you the hard way?
Ooh, that taught me the hard way. Yeah, I definitely learned a tough lesson the hard way. So I would say probably maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago, I showed up to an event I DJ'd, and probably maybe 30, 45 minutes into the set, my computer crashed. Like, no way. Crashed, went completely out on me, right? Oh, you talking about panic, nervous breakdown, anxiety. Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, I did not have a backup laptop. So, but luckily the event I was DJing, it was with a repeat client. So someone I had worked with several times. Yeah. They were understanding to it and what we did to kind of improvise and work around. Luckily, I had speakers that were Bluetooth enabled. So had to end up DJing off of the iPhone. But everybody there enjoyed it still, had a good time. But yeah, after that, the next day I went out and bought 2 new laptops. And to this day now, every event that I show up to, I'm showing up with 2 laptops. I got a backup on deck and ready just in case. But luckily, I've never had that happen to me again. But for all the DJs out there, make sure that you're bringing a backup laptop when you show up to your gigs.
That's for good lesson, hard lesson, but good lesson, right?
Yeah.
Now, how do you stay ahead of with the music trends and everything?
Just again with all of the streaming platforms, I follow artists and different playlists on, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, just, discovering new music, new artists. That's pretty much what I do to kind of stay current with everything. I mean, it does get overwhelming because there's so much new music that comes out like on a daily basis. Back in the day, somebody dropped a single or an album, they ran with that one album or that single for like for 6 months to a year. That's right. Now
it's totally every day they can drop one.
Yeah. You drop an album last week and 2 weeks from now I got another album drop. What? So it does get challenging, but that's what I do to try to stay current.
Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now I'm gonna tell you what's been bothering me with these award ceremonies. Gone are the days of the R&B kings and queens, the Jill Scotts, and well, they do Lauren every now, they bring her out, the Faith Evans, and etc. I really wish that there was something happening with that. So, like right now, mainstream wise, what do you think that should be playing more of that they're missing out on?
I would definitely say like soul music. There's R&B, which that's a whole nother topic, but soul music it's music again that speaks to your soul. So like you said, like the current version of the Jill Scotts, the Erykah Badu. So I like Cleo Soul, Snow Allegra.
There you go. Yes, They don't play enough for that.
Masego. Like there's so many dope artists out here. Yes.
I knew Yams was going to be the bomb.com when we heard it. Even the Mutt song right now.
Yes. Oh yeah, Leon Thomas. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. So I'm glad that we do have the newer generation, well, the younger generation, doing more of it. But I would just absolutely love to hear more of it. Not taking anything away from the the rappers or anything like that, but especially award wise, it's like what happened to music and them.
Well, I mean, I know they do like the Soul Train Awards. That's more.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
That's what it's supposed to be.
Well, they not include neo soul.
No, they're not. And that's honestly that's my passion. That's my love. Like when I started DJing, like. That was my lane.
Yes.
Like, I was like, I'm just gonna be a neo soul eclectic.
Okay.
Yeah.
She got me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you do what you do. You are who you are. Thank you for that. I had to get that off me because it's been wearing me now. And so now, here's a deep question for you. How has your identity been, like as a woman, has shaped your journey in the industry?
So I really don't like to label myself as a female DJ. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a DJ.
Right. There you go.
And so again, a DJ's job is to show up and create a vibe and you know, play good music and make people feel good. So, you know, the obvious is, yes, I am a female DJ, but I don't like to label myself as such. I'm a DJ.
Yeah, you're a DJ.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't play with it, y'all. Okay. All right, friend. We're going to get in the hot seat. We're going to do something fun a little bit. You're going to have to answer me real quick on this next couple of questions.
Okay.
Let me see. Maybe about 3, 4, 5. Okay. Vinyl or USB?
Oh, vinyl all day.
What?
Vinyl, it's just, it's nostalgic. It just has a certain feeling, sound, vibe. So yeah, vinyl all day, every day.
All right. Next question. When you're in the zone, do you prefer headphones on or off?
Halfway. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, I don't have the headphone on fully. Like,
okay.
You know, like I want to be able to hear like my transition, but then I like to, you know, keep an eye on and ear on what's going on out real time.
Okay, I got you. Skill again. Okay. All right. I feel you on that. I feel you there. Now, so like, what is the most overrated track in dance music right now? In history. Most overrated track in dance music history.
Well,
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of them, but you said overrated?
Yes. Right now.
Well, we talking right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, and people probably gonna be like, "What?" But I'm so boots on the ground out. I am. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We're just not learning to dance.
I know, but they play it so much. Like, it's everywhere you go, you hear it, and it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, when the track drop and you know the people pow pow pow, I'm like, okay, I get it, but.
Do you know how to do the thing?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
I don't.
It's okay.
I don't.
We're going to get there.
I don't.
They do it a lot, though.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on. We still up, y'all. Just on the ground. All right, now, so this is a yes or no? No, this ain't no yes or no. This is a yes or hell no.
Okay.
Excuse me for cussing, Lord. It is fun. Okay. All right, DJing with an X. Yes or?
DJing with an X? Hell no. Exclamation point.
Period.
Period. Exclamation point. Period. All the things. Yeah. No.
We're gonna move on from that one. Okay. Don't ask me why I put that in. Okay. I just had to know. All right. Now, so if you had to do like okay, just think about your nerves, like jitters, right? Before you go on, some people get nervous, that whole type of thing. So if you had preset nerves, would you prefer taking shots or deep breaths?
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You woosah?
I woosah. Yeah. I'm not a heavy drinker, so I'm in my little spiritual walk. So some deep breaths.
I love it.
We got this.
Okay.
I got this. Yeah.
This is good. This is good. I ain't gonna throw you one. Now, so if you had to think about your favorite festival, right? What would be the one festival that you would play every year for free?
Ooh, the one festival. Okay, so if I can be honest with you, favorite festival I can play every year for free, it probably would be the Pride Festival. And the reason why I say that is I mean, the energy is crazy. The vibes are unmatched. Like, it's all different walks of life, nationality, races, and everybody's just having a good time. Like, I would do it for free every year.
Every year?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't quote on that, because we want our sisters to get paid. Okay? We want you to get paid out here in these streets. But this is good to know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Coachella would be for me.
Oh, yeah. So I thought you were referring to like actual festivals that I'm DJ. See, no, now if you're talking about like just any kind of festival.
Any kind of festival.
Oh, now wait a minute. Hold on.
Coachella would be the.
Yeah, Coachella.
But that money would be different, wouldn't it, for Coachella?
Oh yeah, the Coachella,
I need to get
Coachella
paid
money.
For Coachella.
Yeah, that's a whole type of situation.
Yeah, a whole different thing.
Coachella.
Oh my goodness!
I know the Roots picnic is this weekend. That would be pretty cool to do.
Is that in New York? That's
Philly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philly.
And it's something about this time every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, those are good. Anyway, these are our personal preferences, people. And so now I got to ask you this here. We're talking myth, right? What is one myth about being a DJ that makes you roll your eyes? Like,
One myth about being a DJ. I would say, for whatever reason, people like to assume or think that DJs live like this. All DJs live like a wild and party kind of lifestyle.
True, they do think that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm so the opposite. Like I don't I don't do a lot of clubbing. I hardly ever go to clubs to party. I'm more private and laid back. My idea of fun is like traveling.
Yeah.
But like I said, people like to think that because you're a DJ, like, you're just out here wilding out here. And it's like, I'm so far from that.
If you had gigs booked back to back and having a headache, and that would be crazy.
Right. Exactly.
Real crazy.
Exactly.
Wow. I tell you what now. Woo! So, think back or recent. What has been like the weirdest request that someone's made while you were in the middle of a fire set?
I can't say that I've had like a super weird request, but what I will say has happened several times. Like like you said, you're in the middle of a fire set, and someone comes up and just asks for the most randomest of songs, totally different genre. Like, I'll just give an example. Like, I'm in the middle of a dope hip hop set, and this happens more so like in corporate kind of event spaces. Somebody comes up, can you play this, Indian song, slow country song? Like, you're wanting me to take the situation from here to here.
Wow.
And
I bet that would be like, have you done it? Have you had to do it?
Not on the fly, I kind of let them know, okay, I'll work it in. But you can't just go from, like I said, here to here. You can't do that.
Wow. No. That would be like, that would make me roll my eyes for real.
Yeah.
Now, I know social media is like taking the world by storm, right? So what's your relationship like with social media? Like, its impact on your career? Has it been a positive or negative?
So I will be completely honest and transparent.
Please do.
I have an IG page, but I don't market on social media.
Word of mouth.
My business is word of mouth.
That's good.
Repeat clients, or people that have come up to me and grabbed a business card at an event that I'm DJing.
Yeah.
And that is literally what has kept me in business. Yeah. So I don't rely on social media. I know a lot of people do, but
that's good.
I'm not one of those people.
That's good. Oh, in that social media.
Yeah.
Love y'all. So, all right, friend, now, what advice would you give to young women trying to break into DJing?
So my advice to any aspiring female that wants to get into the industry, I would say first and foremost, like, ask yourself the question, why am I looking to become a DJ? Are you wanting to do it just simply to make money? Are you wanting to do it, for status, social media status? Or are you doing it because it truly is like a passion of yours? And if it's a passion, I would say go for it. You know what I mean? Of course there are, things that, you got to invest in initially up front. Like, you got to invest in good equipment. You got to know your music.
Right.
Know how to transition and read a crowd. I think reading a crowd is people really underestimate the reading the crowd situation. But as long as you're passionate about it, you know, with practice and time, you'll get to where you need to be. But just make sure it's a passion.
Make sure it's a passion.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Do you have any plans to teach?
I don't have any plans to teach. You know, I've had people ask me. Yeah, I'm pretty busy. You know, never say never, but it's not something that I've thought about.
Yeah, it's okay. We get it, honey. But you know, so you guys can definitely find her because that's how we found her. Now, again, where can they find you on? So you have multiple. Is it just Instagram or is it TikTok also?
I am currently just on Instagram. Like I said, I am so out of touch with social media. But again, my IG is at DJ_Cherie Amour. So at DJ_CHERIEAMOUR.
And you guys, there'll be more information about her in her bio page. And this will be a perfect time for y'all to subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and comment. We need the engagement, family. We want to make sure that we keep on bringing awesome guests such as herself like this. So I want to ask you this question, and this is probably going to be my final just for this session, okay?
Okay.
What would you want your legacy to be as a DJ?
What would I want my legacy to be as a DJ? Wow. Well, I would want people to say that first and foremost, like, you know, I was someone who was truly passionate about what I did. I played music that made people feel good.
Yeah.
And that I played in spaces that brought everybody together. So again, no matter what gender, race, nationality, whatever, like, music is a universal language, right?
Yeah, so
you know, that's what music is about, just bringing people together and having a good time. So I would want people to say, and that's, you know, what I did. So I would say that's what I would want my legacy to be, for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Man, this has been so enlightening, and I'm just so thrilled that you came on and just shared all of this goodness with us. And you guys remember, make sure you remember her face. You cannot forget her style, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Now, DJ Cherie Amour, we wish you continued success.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And continue to create legacy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And this was a pleasure, for sure.
Thank you. Well, we're going to be in contact, so no worries over him. All right, family, y'all already know. She's definitely local, not local, but famous around these parts. Y'all be blessed.
What's up, family? It's your girl, DJ Cherie Amour. Listen, first and foremost, hit the follow button on my IG page at DJ_Cherie Amour. That's DJ_CHERIEAMOUR. If you are in the need of a DJ that is going to bring a good vibe to your event, corporate events, the backyard party, the cookout, the wedding, whatever the case is, hit me up. I specialize in all things great music. So I would love to be a part of your next event. Hit me up. Peace.